Hello, dear friends. My name is Dr. Kellyanne Petrucci, and today I want to take you on a journey that could change the way you think about blood sugar, diabetes, and the healing power of nature. For over 2 decades, I have worked as a doctor and natural health advocate, guiding thousands of patients just like you through gentle, effective ways to take back control of their well-being. Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered if there was a natural way to support your blood sugar without relying so heavily on pills or injections? Maybe you or someone close to you has struggled with diabetes, constantly feeling tired, foggy, or chained to a complicated diet plan. The good news is, nature offers answers, and sometimes those answers come in the form of something as simple and soothing as a warm cup of tea. Yes, that's right. In today's talk, we will explore 2 powerful herbal teas that have stunned researchers and delighted patients with their ability to support healthy blood sugar levels. These teas are not magic, but they are backed by science and rooted in centuries of traditional wisdom. I will walk you through the healing benefits of each tea, how they work inside the body, and how to incorporate them into your daily routine. You do not need to overhaul your life overnight. Just a few consistent changes, starting with what you sip, can make a big difference. So settle in, maybe even prepare a cup of tea for yourself, and let us begin. This is not just about controlling a number on a screen. This is about reclaiming energy, joy, and balance in your body. Now let us begin with the first sweet healing tea. Part 1. Cinnamon tea, the blood sugar balancer. Let's begin with one of the most comforting and familiar ingredients in many kitchens, yet often overlooked for its incredible healing properties. I am talking about cinnamon, but we are not just sprinkling it on toast today. We are steeping it into a warm, healing tea. Cinnamon tea has gained serious attention in both scientific circles and traditional medicine for its ability to help balance blood sugar levels. But how does it work? The answer lies in compounds called polyphenols, and more specifically, one named cinnamaldehyde. This active compound improves insulin sensitivity and helps the cells in your body use glucose more efficiently. For people with type 2 diabetes or insulin resistance, this is like giving your body a tune-up. It allows your system to move sugar out of the blood and into the cells where it belongs, without needing as much insulin. Now, I want to clarify something important. Cinnamon tea is not a cure, but it is a supportive tool that can ease the burden on your pancreas and help regulate those spikes and crashes that leave you feeling tired or irritable. It is about making the ride smoother for your body. Studies have shown that people who drink cinnamon tea or take cinnamon extract consistently may see a reduction in fasting blood sugar levels. In some cases, the drop can be as much as 10 to 29% over a few months. That is not just a minor change. That is a transformation. Another wonderful thing about cinnamon tea is that it also helps reduce cravings. If you find yourself constantly battling the urge for something sweet, cinnamon can help retrain your taste buds and rebalance your appetite hormones. It gently satisfies without raising your blood sugar, which makes it perfect for a soothing mid-afternoon or evening drink. Now let's talk preparation. Making cinnamon tea is simple. You can use either cinnamon sticks or ground cinnamon. I recommend using Ceylon cinnamon, which is often referred to as true cinnamon. It has a milder taste and lower coumarin content, which makes it safer for daily use, especially for the liver. Just simmer a cinnamon stick in water for about 10 to 15 minutes, or add a teaspoon of ground cinnamon to hot water and stir well. You can even add a few slices of ginger or a dash of lemon for extra digestive benefits. As with any natural remedy, consistency is key. 1 cup here and there will not make a huge difference, but 1 or 2 cups daily, over weeks and months, can gently bring your system back toward balance. Some of my patients tell me they like to drink cinnamon tea before a meal to help reduce the post-meal glucose spike. Others prefer it as a calming evening ritual that replaces dessert. Either way, it is one of the simplest, safest, and most effective drinks you can add to your daily routine if you are living with blood sugar concerns. Let me ask you, have you ever noticed how something as simple as a scent can change your mood? The warm, sweet aroma of cinnamon calms the nerves, warms the heart, and tells the body it is time to slow down. That is no accident. It is part of its natural healing power. Now that we have explored the power of cinnamon tea, it is time to turn to another natural marvel, one that is slightly more exotic, but just as powerful. Shall we continue? Part 2. Mulberry leaf tea, the natural glucose shield. Now that we have warmed our bodies and stabilized our sugar levels with cinnamon tea, I want to introduce you to a lesser-known yet deeply powerful herbal ally. This one has been used for centuries in traditional Chinese and Japanese medicine and is now making its way into Western studies with impressive results. I'm talking about mulberry leaf tea. This beautiful green leaf, taken from the mulberry tree, is not just a food for silkworms. It is a medicinal powerhouse packed with compounds that help slow the absorption of sugar in your bloodstream. For anyone dealing with diabetes, pre-diabetes, or even metabolic syndrome, this is nothing short of remarkable. You see, the magic of mulberry leaves lies in a compound called 1-deoxynigericin, or DNJ for short. This plant chemical acts like a gentle blocker. It slows down the breakdown of carbohydrates in your gut. That means when you eat a meal with starch or sugar, mulberry leaf tea can reduce how much of that sugar enters your bloodstream. It works almost like natural medication, but without the harsh side effects. And because it does not push the body too hard, it is very well tolerated, especially for older adults who may already be on other medications. Let me share a story with you. One of my patients, a woman in her late 60s named Joan, came to me feeling frustrated. She was eating well, walking daily, taking her medications, and still struggling with post-meal sugar spikes. I suggested she try drinking mulberry leaf tea about 15 minutes before her biggest meal of the day. Within just a few weeks, her numbers started to shift. Her energy improved. Her sugar levels after meals were steadier, and she even said her brain fog lifted. That is the quiet beauty of these herbs. They do not force. They support. They guide your body back to its natural balance. And mulberry leaf tea brings more than just blood sugar support. It is rich in antioxidants like quercetin and chlorogenic acid. These compounds help reduce inflammation, support liver function, and protect your blood vessels from the wear and tear of high blood sugar. For people managing diabetes, this means a lower risk of complications like neuropathy, kidney strain, and heart issues. It is like putting a protective shield around your most vulnerable systems. Now, how do you prepare mulberry leaf tea? It is simple. You can find the dried leaves online or at health stores. Use about 1 teaspoon per cup of hot water. Steep for 5 to 10 minutes. The taste is mild, earthy, and slightly sweet. Some people enjoy adding a slice of lemon or a few goji berries for extra antioxidants and flavor. I recommend drinking it once or twice a day, especially before carbohydrate-heavy meals. Over time, this small habit can make a big difference. And unlike most sugary drinks or snacks, this tea works with your body, not against it. Now I want to pause here and ask you to reflect. What would your days feel like if your blood sugar stayed steady? No more crashing after meals. No more waking up in the middle of the night sweating or dizzy. No more constant worry about what your next reading might show. Mulberry leaf tea, like cinnamon tea, is not a cure, but it is part of a larger, more compassionate approach to living well with diabetes. You are not powerless. Every sip you take can bring you closer to feeling like yourself again. So now that we have explored these 2 powerful herbal teas, what is next? Shall we move into the final thoughts and practical tips that tie everything together? Part 3, Conclusion. Small sips, big changes. As we reach the end of this journey together, I want you to pause for just a moment and take a deep breath. You have just discovered two of nature's most powerful allies in the fight against high blood sugar: cinnamon tea and mulberry leaf tea. Simple, natural, time-tested, and most importantly, supportive of your body's own ability to heal, restore, and maintain balance. My name is Dr. Kellyanne Petrucci, and I have spent over 2 decades working with individuals just like you, people who are strong, smart, and motivated to live well, but who are also tired of feeling like their health is a daily struggle. If there is one thing I know for sure, it is this: healing does not have to be complicated. In fact, it is often the smallest steps that create the most powerful transformations. Drinking a cup of cinnamon tea before breakfast, sipping mulberry leaf tea before your evening meal. These are not hard things to do. They do not require fancy equipment, expensive prescriptions, or hours at the gym. But what they do require is your presence, your willingness to say yes to yourself, yes to your health, yes to a more peaceful relationship with your body. Both of these herbal teas help flatten those dangerous sugar spikes. They help reduce inflammation, protect your organs, and soothe your nervous system. They support your kidneys, your heart, your blood vessels, and your brain, and they do all of this gently, without pushing or forcing. That matters, especially for those of us in midlife and beyond, when our bodies respond better to calm and care than to pressure and punishment. So here is my gentle advice to you. Start small. Begin with 1 tea, 1 time a day. Notice how you feel. Do you sleep better? Do you feel more even after meals? Is your thinking clearer? These are signs your body is responding. If you are on medication for diabetes or blood pressure, always speak to your healthcare provider before adding herbal teas into your routine. These plants are powerful, and your medications may need adjusting over time. But trust in this: your body wants to heal, and when you give it the tools it needs, like cinnamon and mulberry, like clean food and joyful movement, it often surprises you with how quickly it responds. I want you to feel empowered, not overwhelmed. You do not have to change everything overnight. You just need to start somewhere, and I believe you already have. So here is your next step. Pick up a box of organic cinnamon tea or dried mulberry leaf tea. Prepare 1 warm cup today. Sit down, breathe, sip slowly, and know that in that simple moment, you are doing something powerful for your health. Your future self is already thanking you. If you found this video helpful, please press the like button and tell me in the comments which herbal tea surprised you the most. And do not forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video that could change your health for the better.